Okay. Good morning, working in Marsh. Hello. Let me know if settings are good, because I'm kind of just starting. Like, I don't know, I ask every day, but let me know if something's off. Because I forget things sometimes. That's for sure. Alright, so what I'm attempting to do is I'm going to have a guide pulled up on my phone, because I've never done this. So, I'm going to be doing that. Bear with me as I attempt to do this. Oh, does that happen? Is that what happened with that? Okay. I see. Good morning, Cuddles. If you're hungry, go get food, go for it. It's like 2 p.m. It's a bit later. But we're here. So I'm thinking chronologically is the way to do this. Okay. I'll say from what I've skimmed of the guide, it seems like chapter 2 might be one of the most tedious ones to do. Just because there's like a lot of stuff you could potentially miss. It looks that way at a glance, at least. I'm questioning if I want to juggle every single thing you could do within a chapter at once, though. Because that might be a bit much. Are the cycles that tight? Okay, wait. Okay, if cycles are that tight, then I have to... Because one of the things I have to do is not get hit by that ever throughout the whole chapter, so... That's the initial concern here. Thought it'd be more lenient, but I guess not. Like the game's atmosphere. Yeah, I have a lot as well. Also, I don't trust it. I like hesitate a second before even going out. I don't trust. I'm just gonna wait. Mr. Ramic irritation. Now it's Kelp TC. Yeah. I feel like I had passable luck in TC on Monday. Everything else was kind of but such is life. Did I ever finish the last? Yeah, I did. I haven't done any like B-side stuff. Oh wait, I just might have. Oh boy. I think might have goofed here. Okay, never okay. Yeah, I finished the initial playthrough. I've only done like a couple B-side. I haven't done like any C-side stuff or anything, so I have to go back to it. But I really liked it. It was really fun. Morning, Crops. Yeah, I streamed this one day last week. That was my first playthrough, which was blind. I mean, this is part 2, but it's essentially like revisiting a lot of the game, because it's not a very long game. I'm just gonna wait it out. I have to be patient. If I ever get around to playing Chapter 9, I hope I stream it. Yeah, maybe at one point. If I do get to it, maybe I'll just like start a new file as a whole. Maybe that could be fun. Because it would be kind of weird if I just like kind of like start at like some later point. Is there any way for me to see what mementos I have in each level? Because I don't think there is. Because I'm pretty sure I got the one in here last time. Yeah, it'd be fun. I have told myself I want to try and stream other things as well. But it's like trying hard to find that balance, because sometimes I think I go a little bit too obscure. So that's tricky, I guess. I mean, when I streamed Pikmin 1 last week without like any forewarning on that, like it still did pretty well. So I don't know. Should just go for it, I guess. I have to come back for this, but. Also, I'm kind of anxious because if I ever like get caught by the sandstorm at any point, I have to do the whole thing over again. So I'm attempting to avoid that. Yeah, there's a lot of people playing Celeste. I mean, like, I guess it's like, I feel like it's common enough that I'm like, I don't think I'm good enough to have people be like, oh my god, they're good at the game, like, because I'm not. People love to watch blind and casual playthroughs. Yeah, anything beyond the initial, like, A-side would be blind for me, basically. Is there gonna be a sandstorm? I don't know. Oh wait, Celeste is awesome. We bought it 3 times. Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like, It's like completely silent. I'm gonna try. Never know what to talk about while playing Celeste. Tried streaming it twice, but it's awkward. I mean, that's like, you don't necessarily have to only talk about the game. And I feel like that's a trap I kind of fall on the spot sometimes. Like, I feel like I'm just like talking about the game, but then like it becomes really difficult if it's like a bad game of solo, because like, what do I say? You know? But trust me, I get the feeling of like sitting there wondering like, what should I be talking about? Like, I don't know, you get through it. It becomes easier if you have people like talking about stuff in chat, for sure. It's like Monday stream, like why would I ever play solo queue for 7 hours if I wasn't streaming it, kind of thing. But I just enjoy it because I get to be with people. Yeah, it depends. Some things are easier than others, for sure. There we go. You full on quit solo until you started streaming and you found yourself playing for 12 hours straight some days. Yeah, like it's, I don't know, it's like a completely different world when you're talking with people. Because like when I have a bad game of solo queue, I'm just like, well, X happened and I can't handle X because X is out of my control. So like, what can I do? I don't know, it's... Also, I hope I'm not forgetting anything here. I know the next room I have to do something, but I don't think there's anything here. Maybe there is. No, there probably is other stuff here, right? But yeah, like it feels completely different. Just tuning because you find it entertaining and very soothing to watch or listen to. I'm very like... People tell me I'm just like good background audio because I'm just like quiet. But I'm fine with that, like, you enjoy it, you enjoy it. Also, I mean, I can go back, but... I don't know if I'm doing this right order or not, I do not remember. Can I just like make this jump? No. How the heck do I do that then? You doing something in Minecraft and just listening? Yeah, like stuff like that. I'm cool with that. Like there's lots of streams I enjoy and I don't necessarily like pay super attention to it like 24/7 by like having the tab open. That's nice, I guess. Okay, there we go. You have the whole first half where it's like, get through it without getting hit by the sandstorm once, and it's like, okay, now get hit by the sandstorm. Just to be certain. Okay. Cool. Like Chara stream because it's very opinionated. Yeah, Chara very much like explains anything you'll ask, which is cool. It's nice to have that. It's very informative. Also, I feel like whenever he streams solo, he's very like explaining everything that happens in his head, which is useful if you're trying to think about the game from that perspective. I do that sometimes, but not always. It depends. Alright, so I missed on something here last time, so... Actually, let me pause before, because I want to be sure. Because ideally, if I can do this in one round, that'd be good. Am I not able to go back down? Oh. Is there like an order I have to do that? Why'd it kick me out immediately? Oh, I think I messed that up. I guess I'll go back to that. Huh, I might have to look up a video on that one, because I don't know why it kicked me out immediately. Yeah, I'll have to go back to it. Oh. Let's see the other thing. Yeah, I feel like I'm very much like whatever, like I like seeing people just like converse with one another. It doesn't necessarily have to be like completely stream related, it's not like that or anything. You don't need to like how do I want to word out? The size of streams always impacts that kind of thing, right? Because with the smaller stream, it's much easier for the chat to be like, you know, not crazy and like spammed with like something, so you can actually kind of have those kind of conversations with each other. And like you can have that in like streams with like 60, 70 viewers, like that can happen. But I feel like there's like a threshold when it comes to streaming once you reach a point where you have so many viewers that it becomes almost impossible to kind of have that conversation. So it's kind of hard balancing. Like on one hand, it's nice to not be like super small, but at the same time, like there's a lot of things about being a smaller streamer that's kind of better. So you have to break all of these by the end of it. So yeah, that's something I like about smaller or like a decent-ish sized stream. Especially when it's like a group of people who are kind of like talking about a similar thing as one another. Yeah. Because once you reach a point, it just becomes like too big and it's just not possible anymore. Like as much as I would like to grow, like I don't want to average like I'd rather take like this than averaging like 200 and having like a chat I can't even like look at. I feel like that'd kind of take away from what I want to go for. I feel like Twitch partner status is still a doable level though. Like I think 75 it could still happen. Like I could still consider that something where it's realistic to look at chat and like trying to keep up with it, but it definitely becomes harder the more people you have. For sure, it can become overbearing. And then it becomes the question of like, you know, how much attention do I have to pay to the game? Like something like this, I could just look over a chat, but if I'm playing like solo queue for 5 minutes and I look at chat once in those 5 minutes, like I'm gonna miss a lot of it probably, if it's big enough. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, like, it's difficult because you could be really small but have a super active chat. Like, I've seen that. I've seen streams with like 10 people or something like that, and like pretty much everyone in chat's just like talking. Like that's a thing, but it can be tricky because there are days where I like stream solo queue and it'll be like 50 viewers or something, but chat will be really quiet. So it's just, I don't know. I like having something to work off of. I'm trying to remember how to do this. Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's definitely different. Because I've seen that. I've seen people have like 70 viewers, but then there's like nothing happening in chat at all. But it really depends on what you're going for. Like, if people are there for like high-level gameplay of something, you could have a lot of people, but they could be like saying nothing. But if people want like a more personal experience, then you can have a super active chat with like very few people. I don't know, that dynamic always interested me. And I kind of feel it based upon what I'm streaming. Like Spot obviously will get the most viewers because that's what people like know the stream for. But it is nice doing something different and seeing maybe like a lot lower of a viewer count, but kind of seeing interaction from people. Drink some water. I have water this time. I think on Monday I forgot, which is why my voice was dying at certain points. Not the whole 7 hours, but like a good chunk of it. I'm usually pretty decent about that. You have a friend who used to stream a popular game during that time slot. He's only pro player, pulled over 1,000 viewers without having more than 10 chatter. Yeah, like, it's cool to be good at something, but I don't know. I wouldn't trade away like any and all interaction just for that. Like, you might make more money, sure, because you have more people, so there's more likely someone will sub to you. But I don't know. You know, I'd rather just like do my own thing in solo and be fine with it, and have like a talkative chat than being like 2800 XP whatever, like 500 viewers and like 2 people talking. I don't know. I couldn't do that. Because then I feel like it's a lot more pressure to just like do X thing well, because if you don't, then people are gonna leave. I almost forgot the one down here. That would have been bad. I guess that's for... Did I miss one up there? Yeah, I did miss one up there. Okay, I have to be like careful with this. Because if I miss one of these, I have to do all of it over again. So I just double check. I did 1, 2. Did 3, did 4, did 5, 6 is on the other side, okay. Your breakfast was a glass of soda. Cannot relate, but kinda can. Guess that's 6. Because there are a lot of these statues. Skimming the guy. I didn't realize there were so many initially. I didn't understand what this did on the first playthrough. I'm like, oh, you can break it. What does that do? The answer is you have to break every single one of them. What was the game, out of curiosity, that your friend streamed? Because if you're averaging like 100k, or 100k, 1,000 people, it's surely popular. But what was it? Rocket League. Ah, yeah, it's a big one. That'll do it. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't see myself doing that. I don't think my personality is like built for that. Like, cool, I'm good at Squid Game, but I don't want to just be that. Yeah, the feeling it was Rocket League. His wasn't either. Yeah, that's rough, because then you kind of back yourself into the corner with that, where it's like you wanted to do a thing, but it didn't end up working out how you wanted it to. Did to break both of these? Yes. You got Rocket League and barely any of the 8,000 stage, you just want to be a variety streamer, so it sucked. Yeah. And I think I'm trying to avoid that as well. Because there are definitely days I've had where I stream, and I'm like, okay, so stream Splat, and I kind of default to it even if I don't necessarily really want to that day. I don't think that's really good for me. Because then I don't have as much fun with it, and it may not be as good for the people who are watching. So I don't want to do that. But I've been guilty of it. I don't know, it kind of boils down to like what exactly people are coming to a stream for, really. Because, you know, in that case, majority of people are there for like gameplay, so the second you stop, they're gone. Like I said, I think there's only 3 more statues, that's good. This one looks like on the left side. Yeah, so that's not like I'm staring at the picture. I'm like, why isn't there a statue in this room? It feels like there should be, but I guess not. Kind of where Xenoblade was our last side quest. I still have yet to like fully play through Xenoblade, which is like a sin to a lot of people. I might get to it at one point though. It's just like a massive commitment, I guess. But I think that's one thing I think about a lot actually. Just like the whole cycle of like streaming something on Twitch, and like it's like this vicious thing where it's like if you get too used to something, that's where you see the most success, and you might be dissuaded from trying something different. And it becomes like this weird like balancing act of like, yeah, I could like probably get like 50 viewers right now if no one's streaming Splat. But like, do I want to play the solo queue? Do I want to do that? Do I want to do my own thing? But it becomes like really easy to just kind of be like, okay, like I'll just stick to my lane, I suppose. I don't know, I want more than that. It's not like I'm making like big money off of Twitch or anything. It's not like my livelihood depends upon streaming solo queue for hours on end. Because that's when those kinds of decisions become harder. Because like, what do you do if that is like your livelihood? That's like how you make money. Then what? Kind of stuck with it. Why is there such a big gap between these statues? Like it's weird, there's only like the 3 left though. one of the few who watch whatever I play. I mean, that's a good thing, but like it's very hard to like kind of get that same vibe with people. Like I kind of envy people who have them on the norm because they are variety streamers. But like, man, like I wish I could just like stream whatever and have like a fairly consistent viewer base that only like goes up and down like a little bit depending upon what I do. Like one of my favorite streamers probably averages maybe like 60 plus on average, but if you play something more obscure, then it might dip to like 40-ish. But if it's something more popular, then like I've seen him be like 100 viewers. But like, you know, there's like that baseline of like it's a variety streamer, so like X amount of people are generally going to be there. Yeah, it's disheartening when you try something different and like nothing comes of it. I've had that. It's kind of what I mean by like it's a cycle. It kind of just like feeds into itself. Of like, oh, I want to try this, but then it doesn't really go well. Like you could be having fun with it as like a stream, but if like there's no one in chat, no one's really saying anything, then like, you know, what might have actually been like a quality stream might have been like a failure, I guess, if you're thinking about it from the perspective of like viewer / money / whatever. I don't know, that's like, it's just something I do for fun. So I don't know, I just want to be me. I don't want to have to like be like botting solo queue for like 20 hours a week to make like whatever, say like $50 a month or whatever. Like, do I think that's worth? Not really. So I don't want to put myself in that position. How do I get there? Please tell me I can go back down. Uh-oh. Oh no. There are 2 statues down there, I don't know if I can go back down. No. I really hope I can. You can't die in this game, that's why I'm worried. Uh-oh. This might be a big uh-oh. Oh no. Why does the guide not have a warning about this is the point of no return if you go up that ledge? I mean, like, I was gonna have to revisit this chapter anyways, but I think I could have skipped out on replaying. Oh, you can't even go back from here. Oh, wow. Okay. So I kind of screwed myself. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do it again. Oh well. It's not that long anyways. A lot of streamers who stream one game, they're proud, don't actually have that big of a following. They just get big numbers from like X thing, yeah. It's hard, it really is. And that's why I kind of envy people who have that. But the people who tend to have that are the ones who like started as variety, I guess. But I don't know, I guess it comes back to the thing of like wanting that balance. To not be overwhelmed that you lose that sense of community and be able to just like talk with people. But at the same time, if you get like literally nothing, then what do you do? Oh, actually, maybe there is a way to do this. Hold on. Maybe if I like jump off all the way, or not? Cause I don't know. Can I? Can I? I don't think I can go back from here. Oh, it stopped. Yeah, I don't think I can. Well, let's see. Kinda doubt it. Pulling 10 to 20, playing whatever, it's a pretty good start. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's the thing, because like I could get 50 on a day, but like if I get like no sub / 1 sub, like is that worth anything really? If I didn't have fun with it? To which I'd argue probably not. Aside from like what, like 20 cents in ad revenue or whatever. But yeah, that's kind of what I mean with the whole, like, it depends on what you stream, because some stuff is more known, it's more accessible to people, it's more likely people will join, because it's like, oh hey, I've played that game, kind of thing. I think I kind of got that with Pikmin 1. Because I think for a lot of the Pikmin 1 stream, like, past, like, maybe the 1 hour mark or something, I think I was averaging, like, 30 plus, which is, like, better than I expected, I guess. Granted, I had the gimmick of trying to do a no-death run, and that took, like, 7 hours to complete that stream, but I had fun with it. And I want to continue that. And I think the fact I'm starting to upload the VODs on YouTube is kind of me trying to start that, but obviously the viewership on that's like not really existing right now because it's brand new, but I don't know. It's kind of the thing, like it's there. It's not gonna hurt. If it helps someone, then cool. If they want to look back, that's cool. It's just an option for people. Because like the streamer we're talking about, that's one of my favorites. Like he uploads everything on YouTube, and there's like a fair amount of people who watch that because they can't make the streams. And like I used to be that for another one of my favorite streamers years ago. I could never make the streams because I was busy at that time. But I love looking back on the YouTube VODs. It's this weird thing to think about. Because I barely ever wrote anything in that stream because I rarely ever got to be there. But that streamer was like one of my favorite people. And like they don't stream anymore because they're busy with IRL stuff. Which is fine, like be yourself. Do what's important. But like it's just this weird feeling like that you can just like drastically affect and impact someone else without even knowing it. Yeah, that's another part why being like having a consistent schedule is good, because people whose schedules like align with yours, you know, like if you stream like X time like all the time, then like people kind of expect that. I can't do anything with this yet. Is this considered? No, just subtract background, but yeah, okay. So I have to go back and do the thing. But does this start me at like the statue segment of the chapter? That's what I'm wondering. But yeah, there's so many factors to it. Oh yeah, this is after the point. Okay. Well, okay, in that case, let me just do the first part first then. Let me actually look up a video of someone doing that though, lest I screw up again and waste like 5 minutes. It kicked me out immediately after breaking the first statues, and I don't know why that's the case, because the guide said just break all 3 of them, but maybe I did it wrong. Oh, if you use the rock move 3 times, you get booted from the room, so you can't do any excess ones. That's kind of arbitrary, and I don't really like that. Okay. Alright, at least this one was... at least it explained it simply. Okay. Well, I sure wish I knew that, but the other guide I was using did not say that. But that is kind of arbitrary. Oh well. The statue one isn't that bad, actually. Yeah, there's stuff like this like level of like you have an impact on people more than you could ever imagine sometimes. Like on the rare occasion someone may like shoot me a DM or be like, oh yeah, I remember I was in that stream and I was lurking, but like I would have no idea. you know, several people who like to lurk here. Yeah, like it always surprises me who is lurking sometimes. Because I'm not always gonna know. Most of the time I don't know. I mean, that's fine. It's just interesting to think about. I'm not sure the same applies backwards for a lot of streamers I like that I lurk in their chats. They rarely say much. I also think it's that level of interaction that is what makes streaming like as big as it is in a sense. Not so much for the bigger streamers because again you lose that, but I think particularly for like a lot of smaller to like mid-sized streamers, it's huge for them. Because like yeah, it's this thing you can watch, you can just interact with them. So I don't know. It's like a more interactive social thing to watch. Particularly social when you're having like conversations with people in a chat. It just becomes easier and easier to lose that the larger a chat gets and the streamer may not necessarily see your comment. You know, like everyone's prone to that to some degree. I've had times where I like skim back in a VOD to see something and I see that I missed a question, I'm like, oh, like I feel bad. It's not necessarily me ignoring them, it's just I straight up did not see it. Because depending upon what you're streaming, it can be like a balancing act to try and do a million things at once. And I guess that's part of the reason that it does feel kind of relieving to stream something that's not solo queue, is something that I don't have to be on top of, because it's not a multiplayer online game that I can't just like drop and stop doing stuff. I think Soba put it pretty well one time. It's like, I forget what game it was, but it was a comment like, I think this is one of the first times you played a game where you can actually just like look at chat without having to worry about what you're doing on screen. Like I stared at it, I'm like, huh, I guess you're right about that. So I guess doing more of that will be good. Feel guilty texting me sometimes because I think I'm doing something. See, I had this conversation with someone last night who DM'd me first. This conversation about how I'm absolutely terrible. Also, this doesn't matter because I got the achievement so well. The conversation was about how, for me, I'm absolutely terrible at texting people first. It's really rare. I'm pretty sure one of the times I did talk to you first, you're like, oh, you did it first. Like, that is really rare for me. Like, it is hard for me to do that. So yeah, it's interesting. Like, cool, yeah, I stream, but I'm still super introverted. And I do have times... where it's difficult to get myself to click the start stream button because it just makes me anxious. And I think it gets harder and harder to click it the less confident I am in myself of it. It's like when I'm streaming not something flat. I'm like, this is what I want to do, or this is what I think I want to do. But if I think it's not going to do well, then I may be more hesitant to. So again, it's just like that cycle of like, it becomes more and more difficult to do something you may want to do. It's the reason Celeste's first playthroughs are so good. You die a lot and there's no timer. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking with someone about that the other day with Celeste, kind of more like about the game itself, like game design. But I think the fact Celeste like respawns you so quickly after every death is part of what makes that like game so good, because like the pacing doesn't slow down. Because like if you die in like Mario or something, like you sit there and you stare at the like, oh, you died for like 10 seconds or whatever. Like it really just like, you have to sit there and stare at it. But Celeste is like, you could goof as much as you want, but it feels fine. So I think that's an important thing for that game. Hey Matt. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Alright, so I'll see if I can do this on the second attempt. Really tired, so I might be ending at Alerkia, no worries. I went to bed at like 4 AM and I don't remember passing out, so I feel that. So let me be super cautious in this room. You think you went to bed at 5? Yeah. Alright, so let's be real careful about this. Is this the second one I have to break? Let us refer to the guide. That was not specific. 1, 2. That seems right. Yeah, the way this guide words it is so arbitrary. Like, they could be more descriptive about it, because it says, in the black and white area during Chapter 2, Checkpoint 2, you'll need to destroy the 3 fragile statues by slamming on them. Don't slam them for nothing or you'll get ejected without breaking them all. You could just be more specific and say if you slam the ground 3 times you get kicked out of the room. Because I didn't get that line before, I'm like, why? Like, what's the problem? I had to learn the hard way. Alright, cool. So, I actually have that done. So, I have done every stage. So now everything else is just stuff within the levels and mementos and such. Showing the cat pic from last night. I mean, go for it. In the Discord or something. You want to stream Project Diva? See, I feel like that would be tricky, because that's a rhythm game, so you'd really have to pay attention during, like, the gameplay parts. I feel like that'd be kind of like how I stream like Toho. Because like you really do have to be paying attention. So I did the same thing last time where I'm just staring at it, but I could just walk up here. You don't get anyone in chat ever. Yeah, it's hard. I feel pretty lucky in the sense that people kind of knew me as far as Splatoon is concerned by the time I started streaming. So I had definitely a stronger start than most people would. Which is fortunate, because I'm very quiet and not out there. So putting myself out there has always been difficult for the very beginning. Yeah, like it goes way back. I mean, even now, like I'm streaming for like what? About 9 or 10 months at this point. That doesn't change the fact it's still like this thing where it's hard to get me to start talking, but once I do, I think I'm okay. But that's kind of part of the thing where it's like, if you have a super quiet chat or like a non-existent chat, that's harder for me to like say stuff because I feel less inclined to express myself, I guess. It's just much easier when you have like some reception. I think this is normal, it's not necessarily like stream exclusive or any of this, is how it works. Whenever you're sharing interests or anything with anyone. Oh, I had to teeter it the other way. I do wish there was like a counter on the statue thing. So wait, I kind of wanna... The way this is split is kind of weird. For the mementos. I think I got that one, yeah. 4... It's kind of tricky. I'm like teetering, like I'm like scrolling up and down. I kind of wish I divided it by chapter rather than like this is mementos, this is that. I get why, but gotta play a minigame in Origami King, steer boat down a river. Clunky controls. Sounds rough. He got soft locked at a point. I don't know why the word soft locked has gotten so funny to me as of late. Just like the idea of like, oh, I can't do anything, I'm stuck. I think I missed on this before. Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, I really like this game, but I think in terms of a UI thing, I think if they added like a mementos like tracker for each thing, I think that'd help tremendously. Because I kind of feel like I'm winging some of this as someone who hasn't done this before. Carl Sagan. I have a friend who likes that guy a lot. Yeah. Yeah, Mario Maker levels can be soft locked pretty hard. Oh yeah, Pokemon you can soft lock too, with a lot of HM stuff. I know Pikaspera has a decent amount of videos about soft locking in Pokemon where he like intentionally creates softlock saves, like hypothetically. Scrolling back up. Okay. Yeah, I know Gasper. Not like personally, but like in general. His brother's actually one of the streamers I was talking about earlier. That's one of my favorites. They've had segments and stuff together. His brother's one of my favorite streamers because I had no idea about them until a friend on my Twitter retweeted their stream. And they were streaming Toho stuff. I'm like, oh, that's not really something you see all the time. That's something I'm super into. So it made me happy, and I kind of went from there. So they're one of my favorites. World becomes even smaller because I have a friend who lives in a very close by area and has met them IRL. So I don't know, the world feels really small sometimes, doesn't it? For how big it actually is. You love watching other people play Mario Maker. It's pretty funny. There's a lot of stuff you can do with Mario Maker. Okay, so I think the one up there, and then I think there's two more after that. And I gotta not self-fuck myself on the last two like I did last time. So I don't know if I got the memento here, because apparently there's one in this room that I might have missed out on. Oh wait, I have to do it down here. Or no, wait, I have to do something else first. What am I forgetting here? Am I forgetting something, or am I doing something wrong? Oh yeah, here we go. You love watching other people play games. You love watching other people. Yeah, see, that's a cool thing when you are used to someone in a video format, and then you like go to a stream or whatever, and it's just like, oh, like this is how they are. It's not just like some bit and they're completely different. Your younger brother, so you're used to watching other people play games? Ah. Can join you on the boat of a younger sibling. Oh. I did that last time, I remember I did that last time and I couldn't make the cycle. Yeah. Nope, barely. Also, I think I only commented on it like a couple times last stream. But I really like the music in this game. Like, it's super, super subtle. But I think it's like perfect for what it is. Let me see. Find mementos. Oh, okay, so yeah, I've gotten this. This is this. Okay. So I think I've gotten every memento in this chapter. Now I just need to not mess up the statue thing. I guess being a younger sibling is different now, because don't live in the same household anymore. Not for years now, probably like, I think about it, like 7, 8 years or something like that by now. Working. Okay, let me not soft lock myself. How do I do this? I guess that wall just clear? I'm gonna look up a video. I'm like too paranoid about this. Don't be a loud video, please. I beg of you. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you can just walk through that wall. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I would like a counter on statues and such, and 2, I'd like to not get soft locked out of these. We're going up the thing. There we go. That's all we want. That's all we want. That, I feel like, I don't know, something about the menu feels like a bit ominous for me in this game. Because it just like, I don't know. It's a bit spooky. Not bad, just feels a little bit off. Oh my god, that's so punny. Game looks fun. It's very short, but it's a very good experience. I've liked it. I do think like a couple minor UI things could be improved upon, but aside from that, I think it's good. Like I wouldn't really change anything about it. I think as an experience, it's great. Great. It's gonna say good, but I wanted to say great, and it came out as like goop. It's not a word. Yeah, very minor stuff. I would change. Everything else is perfect as is. I love the art style, music, themes, coloring. Coloring's like the huge thing. Like coloring in this game's fantastic. I was curious. I read around on interviews about this game, and they said they want color to be like a big thing on it, and you can like clearly tell. Alright, so that clears off chapter 2. You feel like it's fun but involves internal torture as like a game theme, I'm guessing you mean? Because if so, yes, exactly. The internal struggle. The external struggle comes from the fact that I need to be very careful about not missing stuff. I'm going for 100%. Yeah, definitely. So before I jump into chapter 3, let me just like skim the mementos list. How many are there? 7, okay. Yeah, I really wish this guide was like sorted by chapter. Wait, does this guide seriously not? Okay. 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 So, let's go... Actually, wait. So wait, if that's just the overall Okay, wait, no, I think I get it. Because if the first is like a warp point to... I mean, okay, I guess that works too. That's fine. Oh, right, okay. This tells me the But I wish I wasn't just in front of the door. So I missed like 4, okay. Okay. See, like, that's fine, but like, why can't that just be in like this? Unless I'm dumb and it is there, but I don't think it is. Like, if that was on the start menu, then like I think that'd improve it. Constant pics of your dog in Discord, yeah, go for it. That was very loud. Okay, so my other issue potentially with this guide is in this chapter there's the whole apple thing with the friend you meet. But I think the guide only lists a couple of the ones you can miss, and it says all the other ones are easy to get, but like, why not just list them? What if I'm blind? What if I'm dumb? What if I just miss it? I think it's here, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the apple guy. I think he's cute. Worst comes to worst, I just play through the level like twice or something again. Okay, there's nothing here. Just chilling there in the foreground. I feel like the music in this game is like really good background audio. I already got this one. Okay. Yeah, because the guy doesn't list that one at all, because I guess this is required. Like, maybe I just misremember, and there's 4 that you can miss and all the other ones are required. Maybe that's what it is. You finished watching Legend of Korra? I've actually never watched the full thing. I've seen the entirety of The Last Airbender, but not Korra. Somehow, I just never have. Maybe I'll rewatch The Last Airbender and then Korra. Maybe I'll do that. Haven't seen either. Well, I'd at the very least recommend The Last Airbender. I can't speak on Korra because I haven't seen it in its entirety. I'm sure Barry would tell you to watch The Last Airbender too. Okay, so I guess all that is required. Maybe that's why the guy's like this. Which is fair enough then. But yeah, for real, a lot of the characters in The Last Airbender are like... Wait, where? Oh, wait, oh, okay. Yeah, this I definitely missed. Please don't tell me it's like a soft lock or something. Oh, okay, that's... Okay, see, this is sneaky because you would be encouraged to just jump up there. But you're supposed to go down here so he falls down and takes the apple. That's kind of sneaky. It's like watching TV shows commitment. See, I feel the same way. I suck at starting them, but if I get invested into something, then I feel obligated. See, wrap around. How does this work? Oh, wait, okay, wait, does he need to come up here with me? I guess he does. Because I know he mimics your movement, yeah, okay. So jump, jump, there you go. Okay, so that's apple 1. I guess I'll have to see on a rewatch, but my favorite characters from The Last Airbender, from when I watched it way back when, are definitely, as like a main character, it was definitely tough. And then I guess we're not like, I mean like, of like the main group, it was definitely tough for me. And then Uncle Ira otherwise, for sure. Where is this? No, it's like here. Yeah, see, there's an apple up there. Oh wait, okay, I think I get. Oh, that's clever. Yeah, because I remember last time. Where is it? Where'd it go? Is he stuck here? Oh my god, he's actually. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. Cool. Okay, let's see. Because last time I remember I was like, where did he go? He goes up here, but what you're supposed to do is walk over here. You're better if someone watches with you because then you have a commitment to them. Yeah, I can agree with that, for sure. I mean, Avatar's what, like... wait, is it 3 seasons? Am I remembering right? Was it 3 or 2? It's 3 or 2, I don't remember what. It's been like years. I don't quite remember. Get the apple. There you go. One more. Watch it there. It'd be fun. $3, 20 episodes each. Ah, okay. That's what I thought, but I was skeptical. I'm mad. I'm like, is it 3 or is it 2? I'll definitely give Avatar credit on one thing. Even episodes that were technically filler, one of the filler episodes, in air quotations filler, was still one of my favorites. I forget the name of the episode. It's like the one where all the characters get like their own like little mini stories. And it ends with a thing with Appa. I just want to be careful here. Yeah, there we go. You never got to watch book 3 as a kid because your local library didn't have the DVD. Oh. Man, that's a throwback, going to a library to get DVDs. Haven't done that in like years. I love the way he rolls down the hill. Alright, get over here, friend. Apples, feed the forest friend. So that's done. That's good. So now the only thing I need from this chapter is the mementos. Of which I may have skipped one. But I guess I'll see. I think I got the first 2. Okay, so I may still be on track to maybe do this in one run. Yeah, no, don't abolish the libraries, and I'm extremely biased when I say that because I am an English major and I love books. But do not do that. Is there anything else here? Oh wait, no, yeah, because I can't go down with them, so I had to go this way, I remember. Bad at reading books has a lot of commitment. Yeah. Usually you have to go for like a subject matter you could see yourself getting into. And if you can't really commit that hard, maybe go for like a shorter book that you could realistically read in like an afternoon maybe. I should read more outside of just classes and stuff. I do, but I wish I did more, but it's hard to balance like so many things. But I still like, you know, just sitting down and reading something. You don't have any friends who like fiction, so you don't have anyone to talk about books. Yeah, the tricky thing with books is like, You either know it or you don't kind of thing. Where the heck do I go from here? You missed school because public transportation was one of the only times you would actually read. Yeah. I mean, even if it's not necessarily like a book, it's just good to read in general. Just helps you think about stuff and maybe take your mind off of other things. It like takes you out of the headspace that I think a lot of people get trapped in, where they're kind of worried about like IRL stuff constantly. So I don't know, I've always felt that books help me with that. At least to the point where I've become an English major, so I think that speaks how much of an important thing I find that to be. Kind of get yourself out of a headspace sometimes. You like graphic novels? Yeah, they're cool. I mean, you have the books, that's a start. It's maybe one day. I usually think the time for most people, I think that most people like to read is probably like before bed, because you're just like laying in bed or doing whatever anyways, and if you're like on your phone or like not doing anything, like why not, you know? Like it may not be a full-blown book, but I feel like I read the most before bed at least, if I'm not like dedicating to a full book. Yeah, like you read for an hour, like it doesn't have to be like some crazy thing. You don't have to read a book like a day or like whatever. Like do it at your own pace, whatever feels good. If you read before bed, you don't go to bed. See, that's what happens when you get too invested, and I'm guilty of that. I remember actually, I was getting invested into reading something. It was an online, what would you call it? It was like a story, like an online thing, but it was kind of set up like a manga, and I got really invested into it, and I read it until like about 5 a.m. only to realize it wasn't complete. So I read like 20-something chapters, and then it was just like the next part isn't out yet. Tragic. That was the most anticlimactic thing. Tensions were so high at that point, I was like getting invested, and it's just like, oh, there's nothing more, you've read it all. I think Memento 2 is here, but I think I got it. What about the manga we talked about? Give me a name because I am horrible with names. Oh, that one. That one I read in the car on a road trip, and it was horrible, and I would not recommend it. I don't even know why I did. It was just morbid curiosity. The subject matter or something I wouldn't even like read normally. I was just like, why did I read that? It was like 50 chapters. I don't know. I guess it's a morbid curiosity. Sometimes you just feel like reading something that's like completely not your thing, because you can't help but wonder. Whoops. I'm blanking on the name, but it was like some grimdark, like magical girl one, and like, it was not good. It was not good. I didn't think so, at least. I feel like most people online didn't seem to like it either. I'm like, yeah. See, these pictures in the guide aren't very helpful because it just says like, oh, Memento 2 is here, but like, where's here? I already got it, so I'm not worried, but... Cancel books are your trauma. You read the same daily updating book for almost 7 years and it broke 4 million words and it died. I feel like a lot of online like webcomics and stuff are so prone to that. Like, man, it just painful. Like, it's one thing for something to be in development or something like a game and it's in development and it doesn't come out for like 7 years. Okay, sure. But have you ever committed to reading something for hours on end only for it to not ever reach a conclusion because it's cancelled? Oh yeah, it's like the Glide. Hi, Saber. Yeah, 4 million is a lot of words. Can I go back down or no? I don't think I can. Doesn't seem like it. Got some manga that are unfinished, that's ongoing. Yeah, I feel like I'm much more the type that'll read something when it's like completed to avoid such woes and misery as the uncompleted story. I mean, but it's not like there's cases of stuff out there that people consider to be like, you know, worth reading even though it's not necessarily completed. Like, I know probably one of the more like big examples would be like Canterbury Tales, because like not all of that was like completed. We don't have everything that was meant to be, but you know, it's still enough to stand on its own that it's worth reading. But you know, it's interesting. Just thinking like, oh, there was meant to be more, but just didn't happen. So yeah, I think it's here, yeah. Yeah, here we go. Didn't get that before. Just started raining. Let me glance out my window. No, it looks like a very sunny day out there, and I'm in here. Getting close to completion, you really hope the ending delivers. Yeah, that's also rough when you commit to something and the ending like does not deliver. I know the whole I never was into Game of Thrones and I don't know like anything about it, but I know people were really, really displeased with how it ended. So I remember I was like, ah, I see. Yeah, I suppose that's the opposite problem when a series doesn't like end or die when like it really could have. As I remember, because this, yeah, to like delay this a little bit. Yeah, I guess with like longer works like that, yeah, like there's the whole arc thing. So like, even if you're not to everything, people will tell you like this arc is good, this one's bad, kind of thing. Author died before finishing it. Oh, yeah, that's rough. So is this like... How do I get there? Do I have to go above? Oh, it says after, okay. Yeah, here we go. I like that standalone tree. Another Sarian, they made this character you never seen before, the final boss of the entire manga. Yeah. We were definitely touching upon the thing I was talking about before. Like, this is a smaller stream, but I really like it because we're just like having a conversation about things. It's much easier to have in a game like this than something like Splat. Music right now kind of reminds me of Skyward Sword stuff. Reminds me of I guess I don't know if her name's meant to be pronounced like Fee or Fi. I feel like people say both. But it reminds me of her Farewell. Now comes this segment. I already did the thing before with stage 3, yeah, bargaining. Remember I got stuck here for a little bit before. Hold on. Wait. Is this our spot? Wait. This doesn't look right. Okay, no. Okay, this is part later in the level that looks very similar to that. Where this is a memento. Okay, that threw me off. And were you playing for 100%? Yes. Correct. And do it. Does it not do it if I'm not over there? I guess I have to go here. Hold on. Yeah. There we go. I still love the way this bird is animated. It kind of reminds me of the way No Face is animated in Spirited Away, like texture-wise. Good morning, Dia. Yeah, I love that movie too. What is GRIS? How would I define this? What's this? Let's jump. Oh. Okay, let me pause for a second. GRIS is basically, it's like a short experience. I put it closer to experience in a game. The art style's super, super cool. You basically play as this girl, GRIS, who is going through a tough time in her life, and the game starts out in a black and white color scheme, and as the game progresses and you get through chapters, more and more colors are added as you kind of move and advance emotionally, I guess is the best way to put it. Yeah, because I'm supposed to go here. How the heck do I... Because I see the memento there, but how do I get all the way up there? Water, okay. I will do in a second. Or a minute. I'm probably supposed to use this, right? Yeah. Oh, I have to save the glide for that. Makes sense. Yeah, it's about like an emotional, like, internal struggle. Right, I have it going for 100% because I streamed it last week. So that was my initial playthrough. Just kind of like revisiting it for completionist's sake. Okay, so the final momentum, this is like way later. Oh, did not time that right. Play One Shot? I'm familiar with One Shot. I've never played it, but I've heard good things. Very, very good in your opinion? Yeah, it's definitely on like the to-do list. Because I did have a I don't even know, phase isn't the right word. I had a period of time where I binged a bunch of like RPG Maker like style games. Like a lot, so I'm actually pretty familiar with like a lot of the bigger names on that. I think it could be fun to revisit a lot of them on stream. Especially since a lot of them aren't too particularly long, I think it could be fun. I was gonna say the movement tech. Never mind. Maybe. Oh, okay, no, it's not tight at all. I forgot about the glide. Because if you hold B, you just like hover. We also have like the double jump, the really short one. Trying to remember what I had to do here. forget if I'm just supposed to get close to it again or what. I'm sorry, I went from second in the world to 49th. Yeah, Wi-Fi is like a different world. Is like a Smash PGR out? Is that what that is? Because I'm gonna guess Leo dropped a bit as well then, because I know he hasn't been doing fantastic on Wi-Fi. Just came out? We'll definitely look into it later. I think blue might be, well, like, the final chapter of this game is definitely the prettiest, but I love what they do with the color blue. And, like, this part in the next chapter. Oh, but yeah, the thing I was saying before is I think it'd be cool, or I think it'd be fun at least, if I got around to doing some RPG Maker stuff that I haven't like visited in years. Because again, most of them aren't particularly long. I think I could do them within like 1 or 2 stream parts. I'm sure there's plenty of people who aren't like familiar with them. It says it's like around here, but I'm not sure where. Ah, okay, I'm guessing I have to go like above. Seems like it. But that seems like I already got it. Oh wait, yeah, I already did get the final one this chapter. Yeah, okay. I thought I didn't for a second. I was missing all the stuff in the middle. I am a bit worried about the next chapter, if only because the part with the eel supposedly getting one of like the achievement things for that is really finicky for some reason. So I'm hoping I have decent luck with that. I think I pointed out last time, but I think from like an audio design it's really cool how you hear the rain, but if you dip into the water, it just stops. And how as you transition back here, it lightens up. You want more food? Go for it then. So now, hopefully this is completed. I think I did it right. Yeah, I guess this is all good now. Let's double check on this one. Yep, it's all good too. So I think I'm done with 1, 2, 3, so we have 4 and 5 and then ending. It's taking a bit longer than I thought, but having fun, so it's fine. Oh, did I hit the wrong one? Heck. I thought I did this. I thought I hit this one. Okay, so I only got 1 memento here, but there's only 5 total. It's not bad though. What else is there? Okay, so I saw some mementos in the eel thing, but the eel thing is supposedly annoying. Okay, that doesn't seem that bad then. Alright, let's do it then. I was thinking to have the ability, like, that's one thing that throws me off revisiting it, is because you don't retain the ability from the chapter if you go back into it again, because it's designed for you to get it at a certain point. Character super cute, you love the dress. I think the fact your abilities are from it are really cool. Like the whole glide, it becoming the rock. I really like what they did with the swimming one, which we're gonna get again shortly. The music in this area kind of reminds me of one of the cave thieves in Pikmin 2. I forget what dungeon it is. It's like on a watery floor as well. I know it's in Dream Den on that one floor that is somewhat randomly generated with the water in it. I believe it's on that floor. It gives me a very similar... Oh, actually, maybe it's that, and kind of like the music that plays on like rust floors and caves. Yeah, run through that. I was gotta pop in the Daily Host. I see you. Apparently I have to like slam on one of the mushrooms. Probably up here then. It's essential. It is nice seeing. Yep. How the heck we'd figure that out on your own, I don't know. But that is what you do. I mean, auto host boat's less fun. I kind of view it as like a hello. So I don't know. I like it. That's Memento 1. It's very so pretty. Like, look at this coloring is so good. It's so good. I forgot you're supposed to overwrite for that. Oh. Gotta go for the dive into the Kirby down B. Alright, let's see if I remember this, because it took me a minute last time to figure out. Oh wait, no. This was here? Yeah. Although it did strike me as strange, there's only like 2 rooms that use this mechanic. I think it could be neat if they did a little bit more with it, but it's a short game, I guess. Okay, now I gotta do one more time. Alright, so now we get... Or I guess not yet, rather we get back the ability to swim, which I like the swimming in this game a lot. It's simple, but just fun, which is what is important, I guess. Because I feel like a lot of games either get swimming down really well or really, really not well. I think one of my favorite games in terms of swimming mechanic that I didn't really appreciate at first because I didn't understand it because I was dumb. The swimming in Majora's Mask I think was really well done in the N64 version. But when I first played it, I didn't realize you could just hold the A button to keep swimming. I thought you had to keep tapping it. So I was really dumb and I was doing it wrong for a long time. I'm like, man, swimming isn't really good. Then I learned. I'm like, oh, I see. Also, this is super pretty. Turn 19 of the month, nice. I got like 2 months till birthday. A little bit less. But soon. Ish. God, the like, this is so pretty. When's my birthday? 2 months minus 3 days. Let's go with that. Look at this dude. Look at him. I want you to do math. Listen, I'm like the least forward person about stuff like that. I cannot tell you how many times people are like, Keen, what do you want for your birthday? Or like, this, that. And like, I can never give it a straightforward answer. I'm not good at asking for things from people. I'm really not. Yeah, there you go. Yes, the above. Alright, no water here. The transition's cool. I think I got the Memento, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I already did. Because if I did, and that's the case, then I don't... It's a while before the next Memento. Yes, for a while for your last birthday and your IRL texted you. Oh. That's an exchange right there. Yeah, I don't know. I've always been like historically terrible about being upfront about anything when people are like, oh, do you want something? I'm just like, no. Even though I may want something, I won't say that I will. Even though I secretly may. I'm just awful about it with everyone. Like, you really have to pry me into saying it. It's kind of a downside. And sucks, but oh well. Why am I like this? I wish I knew. Yeah, it looks like a Matarochi, so it's super cute. Yeah, but I already got moved to number 3. Okay, so we have a bit before the next one. I don't know though, I've just never been good about asking or being forward about things. So I know you can go further down, which is what I missed on last time. It took me a bit to figure that out. Can I just go down from here? Yeah, I can. Okay. this is what I would do for the memento. Do it again, I guess. Why not? Why not? Yep, unless I miss it slightly, then I'm not gonna go back for it, okay. Oops. This part where it just boots me out, right? Yeah, it does, okay. Well, outside the dumbest product to be gender. Yeah. I mean, it's probably a given, but yeah, I hate things that are just like pointlessly gendered. Or like, no, you're this, you can't like that, that's for that. I'm just like, God. Frustrates me. So hi, Lemons. Are you having a backlog of RPG games? Yes, because it's like massive time sink. Yeah, nobody has to get me anything. It's just I'm awful about asking. On every occasion. Like people will literally DM me and be like, Keen, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I need to get the... Yeah, these. Yep, I messed that up. You don't understand why they designed with a hole in the middle? I actually don't know. That's a good question. Can I go this way or no? I can't. Okay. Completely unnecessary jump. Yeah, coins are a pain. I feel like the meta with coins is like you just hold like 4 quarters and like a couple dimes and like maybe a nickel or two, and I feel like that covers everything. But I never understood when people have like a bajillion coins on them. I'm just like, that doesn't do anything. How does that benefit anyone? I mean, like, it's fine. Like, I mean, like, on your person. Like, it's fine to, like, have them somewhere. But, like, if you have, like, your wallet and it's, like, 10 million coins in, like, I'm just like, but why, though? That's a wait, I'm missing one. Okay. Right. Ick. Some people give you too much change, precise change. Like, I guess, but like, I don't know, maybe it's like my social anxiety and being an introvert that just makes me hate coins more. Because I've had more than a fair amount of experiences where I have to use coins to pay for something, and it just like, there's like people behind you, and you want to pay for it quickly, but you're just going through all the coins, and you're like, I hate this, this is so awkward. Ah, there's a wall there. Someone gave a cashier like $6 and change. Oh my god. That's like paying for like $100 thing and like all coins. Like now you're just spiting someone. You're just doing it to spite somebody. It wasn't quarters, it was nickels, dimes, and pennies. Oh my god. I hate pennies. Pennies, like, why? 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 Like, they're completely unnecessary. So I'm surprised I didn't get that. Here we go. Panda's got good discontinued in Canada. Good. Why can't everything just end in a 5 cent or a 0 cent? Like, why is it so complicated? Does anyone really care about the additional 2 pennies when something costs like $2.57? Do the 2 pennies really matter? Like, you made a whole entire coin just to be 1% of $1, like, why though? Let's follow the turtle. You just round totals to the 5 cents. That's what it should be, though. People are mad for a while about pennies? Why? Like, okay. I have a plastic cup in a room that I tend to throw like all the spare change in, and it's like completely filled. And I can tell you, if I'm ever going out, I absolutely never take any of the pennies. Why would I ever do that? Like, I searched the thing for quarters and dimes and nickels, and anything else is completely irrelevant, and by anything else I mean like half the cup is irrelevant because it's pennies. Because why would I want that? Also, this is still super cool. This whole game's super cool. Like, super cool. Also, I didn't revisit that one secret statue that I found on my initial playthrough. It was like this, but smaller. It was cool. You're working at Starbucks, so you saw it firsthand. Why would people be mad about pennies? There's so much more to be upset about. Starbucks customers get mad about everything under the sun. You wish you were kidding. Yeah. I'll delve into something, but I'll let the cutscene play out because now is not the time. I'm gonna get... okay. Alright, so here's the thing with the eel. You need to not get bitten ever by it. But apparently it's very finicky because supposedly, according to the guides and like game facts or whatever, like I looked at, it has 2 patterns of biting, which is fast and slow. But like... oh my god. Like, we're gonna have to do the whole segment over again if I get bitten at any point. Oh my god. Okay, we're good for now. But we have another segment with that later. What I was gonna say is, yeah, I can imagine, because the little bit I did work in retail, my job itself wasn't being at the register. So in theory, I shouldn't have to deal with as many people like that, but no, I still have to deal with people like that who get very pissy over like anything, and I'm like, why are you like this? Why are people like this? You played one against someone, you're done for the rest of the day. Relatable. I'm glad I'm doing this instead. I'm just gonna hug the left wall, because supposedly... I'm going out more skeptical, because supposedly... the memento is somewhere here. Keyword supposedly. Because I have no idea where I'm going. How far off the beaten path is this? Am I even doing this right? Okay, this seems right. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You're gonna play origami, can go for it. It's not solo queue. I'm still amazed I streamed for 7 hours on Monday while being sleep deprived. But I guess I just enjoy the atmosphere of having like chat there and just like interacting, because I would not play solo queue 7 hours off stream if you paid me. The most sustainable org. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me. I looked away too. I'm gonna get bitten. Oh my god. I don't like this. It's not even like a clear indicator if I'm doing this right or not. I definitely did that too early. Yeah, I'm gonna get bitten. Oh, okay. I don't know if I did that right. I feel like I didn't. I don't remember if the eel comes back after this. Oh, I did it! Oh, thank god. Okay, because apparently people... I saw quite a few comments from people being like, I hate this stupid eel, I keep getting bitten. So okay, we did that first attempt, that's good. Streaming literally is getting paid to play solo for 7 hours? Yeah, but if I don't get like a sub or anything, like what, I made like ad revenue for like half a dollar. I don't even know, probably not that much. Like, to be realistic, like, the amount of money I make a month on ads is probably like, what, like $5 or $6? It's not a lot. It really isn't. Okay, so I have one more memento here. Between a redbird jump in water during the lake puzzles, okay. What was I even saying before the eel thing? Because that actually like jump scared me because I looked away. I don't even remember what I was saying. Was it about retail? What was that? You don't remember? I don't remember either. I just want to be sure I don't miss this because I did everything else in the level. You're talking about Origami King. Oh, yeah, I think what I was gonna say is the most I've seen of that is just watching a friend in Discord VC like do bits and parts of it. Because I just haven't committed to it. At some point maybe, but like dropping 60 on that's a lot, so money. Not made of it. The screenshot they're using for this memento is like 90% black screen, so like kind of hard to tell where this is. Yeah, I don't know where the heck this is. Can't commit to that money, yeah. It's hard. Like, it is hard to just like commit to buying something. The only reason I could commit to buying like an actual like microphone and stuff is because of money made from stream. But like, I wouldn't be able to do that if I wasn't streaming, kind of thing, and that took like months. Like, where is this? I feel like... I don't think it's here based on the screenshot, but like... Like what? I can't even tell what this is. Okay. Oh, is that what? Oh. Okay, well that answers my question. Why would you use that as the screenshot for this? Like, the screenshot of this is basically this room, right? But like they cut the picture off like here. Like, what does this tell me? Like, I see the mushroom and the bird thing. Like, that's it. How to pick a little bit better pictures for a guide. So I remember this room because I got stuck because I couldn't see. Here we go. These trees are still super cool. It's like a literal water tree. What was I talking about before? Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like I'm thankful that stream has been as good as it is. Like, I don't make a lot of money, but I made enough to like, you know, get like a real microphone and stuff like that. Because for the first like, from the beginning of stream up until probably a couple months ago, this is me in that old, really beaten up, not very good $20 headset. So I don't know. I've upgraded since then. Because even to start streaming was like an investment, because like buying a capture card is just like out of my pocket. I'm like, I don't know how much I'll use this, but I'm very, very, very glad that I committed to it. Yeah, good audio helps. I did what I could, but I don't want to have a very beaten up $20 headset forever. So I should be good on chapter 4 now. Yeah, capture cards could be expensive. I guess I should be good on that, so I just have the one more chapter and the end. So let's see. I want like a visual idea of the progress we've done thus far. I kind of wish I started streaming a bit earlier today, but I woke up late. It's usually like ending around this time, but I'm kind of committed. Is it here? Or no? Wait, is this chapter 1? It is chapter 1, wait, what? Are there really mementos in chapter 1? I'm scrolling up. There are, and I somehow didn't get them. Huh. Wait, but one of them, wait, what? It says you get one of them later in the game, what? I need to progress in the game and come back later, select last chapter. Oh wait, so you get one of them now? Like I could get one of them now, but the other one I have to like be at like the end of the game and revisit this area. That's so weird. Well, opening cutscene time, I guess. That's a weird way to order that. The way it's structured for the mementos in chapter 1 is kind of weird. Because it really is just the one in this, but I have to watch like the opening cutscene to get that. Then like walk backwards from the beginning, which I did last time, and then the other one's just later. That's so weird. The dialogue seems funny. Just, you know, it's good. That's good at least. Because I did play through Sticker Star blind back in, like, what was that, like 2013 or something like that? And, yeah, when you take one of the funniest written characters in the entire Paper Mario series, such as Bowser, and you give him the equivalent of absolutely no dialogue whatsoever, yeah, kinda not very good. Shocker, isn't it? Take away good writing. Like, all the chapter bosses in Sticker Star get more exposition than Bowser does during the entire game. And, like, that just boggles my mind. I remember having this conversation with someone, so I don't remember if I brought it up on stream. I don't think I have. But in Sticker Star, Petey Piranha has, like, 5 words of dialogue. And that character has never spoken a single word in any other Mario game ever. But Petey Piranha, the character that has never spoken a single word, has more to say than Bowser. It just, I don't understand. I really don't. Yeah, like, I played through it. I think I beat, like, I cleared the Sticker Museum, but, like, I don't, like, that game's kind of just, ugh. How's the Paper Mario Cross? I never played Paper Jam. I've only seen speedruns of it and, like, parts of it. I know the speedrun is absolutely broken, because the game is very buggy and abusable, so the speedrun's very silly. That's all I really know. Be careful not to skip the only thing in this level. The mech part's kind of like that. I don't even remember that. I don't think the speedrun does any of that if I don't remember that. Because the speedrun manipulates some glitch where basically the game assumes you win every battle every time it ends. So, like, it reaches a point where you just lose every battle on purpose. It's very strange. Yeah, it's really weird. Look it up if you're curious. I don't remember the details. That like, it's like there's like some post office or something. It's very, very weird. Not a very long speedrun either. Like, all the splits I remember were just like, oh, okay, I see, that's the memento. How do I get that? How do I reach that? I guess I have to fall from above. Yeah, that's fine and dandy, but memento. It's like, do I just jump down from here? Is that how this works? It is, okay. You never played Circus Star by hearing what I said? You're glad you didn't? I played it. I completed it. I technically 100%ed it. I can speak with full, completely fair and honest opinions because I played it blind. Because I really gave it a fair shot, and... yeah, no, it's not good. And I will criticize that because Paper Mario had historically really good dialogue in terms of how humorous and funny it was. And Super Paper Mario leaned a bit more into, like, mixing some serious dialogue and story and themes with its characters. They threw absolutely all of that out the window and removed the leveling system, and it's just... Yeah, I want to revisit Super at 1.2. I probably will stream the original 3 at some point. I don't own Color Splash. I don't have the means to stream Sticker Star, nor do I think I would ever. And I don't own Origami King, but I brought it up before on stream. My copy of Super got stolen by someone in middle school, so can't stream that on actual hardware. So I'd have to go through other means. Yeah, it's weird. I still haven't gotten a replacement copy, even though a copy of Super only went for like $20 for the longest time. But I don't know. I was just like upset. I'm just like, why did my copy get stolen? Why are people like this? Why are people mean? Why do people? Or I guess people. Why do kids like manipulate other kids to like steal things? Like, ugh, why? You played because your local library had it about your guy. Wait, your library had games? That's cool. You deleted your save file by accident, oh no. Okay, see, now I have the first memento. Okay. Okay. So now. Now. I have to do one quick thing in the hub world, and then the final chapter, and then I think I'm done. Stop right after that, yeah, I can see it. I could imagine that like emotionally scars you. Let's go here. Actually, I have a friend who had 100% on a Kirby Air Ride save file, and then someone deleted it. Oh god, that story. So I'm missing 4 mementos in that. It's not too bad. Let's go down here. So I don't remember like the clouds in the background here. That looks cool. I like that. Yeah, okay, so see, it says 1 out of 2, but apparently what you're supposed to do is this water here is new at this point. But that counts for like chapter 1? Like that is confusing to me. See, now, like, why does that count for chapter 1? I don't understand that. It's very, very strange. So this room. Yeah, okay, so I need every memento in the game to complete this, and I need the 4 from the final chapter to finish this. And then they'll be at 100%. That and the one thing for, let me see. Where is it? Such a long guide. What are the other two? There's nothing listed for those. Unless this is like... That's weird, because like the one under the eel, that's for doing something in chapter 5, but I don't know what the 2 above the sandstorm are. Because there's nothing listed in the guide for that. It's very strange. I really do like this game, but I think like a couple minor UI things would do a lot for it, for like the completionists. Very, very minor stuff. So let's go up here to probably my favorite chapter. Okay, let me just double check. Remind myself. So there's 7 and I'm missing the 4 in the middle, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Had apple fritter and you really want another one. Know that feel. What do I do from here? Oh wait, no, yeah, this, yes, I remember. You bit your tongue and it's bleeding. It sounds painful. I have bitten my tongue before. That is painful. I hope you are okay. Oh wait, yeah. I'm blind. I'm blind. The colors here are still fantastic. I love this. I'm going left because I'm left-handed. You're at summer camp and someone got stung by a wasp on the tongue. How does that even happen? Try to write with your left hand before and you can't. I used to write with my right hand more when I was younger, but I kind of never really had reason to continue, so I kind of stopped. I used to be good at doing it with both, but not really anymore. When I was younger, no one could ever tell if I was left-handed or right-handed, and my teacher supposedly said that I constantly changed. I was never consistent. But eventually I just stuck with left, I guess. Oh, okay, yeah, it disappears over time. Now, yeah, okay, I remember now. Do I fall all the way down? I fall all the way down. Oh. Well. Try that again, shall we? Thought you'd be left-handed. We ended up being right. Huh. I think I already got this memento, but just to like refresh myself here. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently I just swapped a lot and I couldn't tell. I mean, I already got the first memento. It's like, it's okay. Whatever. Okay, no, I can't. How do I go higher from here? I see that's water, but... I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, wait, these, right. Do you have to go that high? No, okay, the memento's here. Okay. So, it's the second one. Or the child you bit someone, so you had to transfer. Kids are crazy. Kids are wild because they don't realize the the effects of what they do sometimes. I mean, it's not even limited to just kids. There are a lot of teenagers and stuff like that. There are adults like that even. This level's like a bit less linear than the other, so it's gonna be kind of tricky. I feel for some of this. Can't quite reach that. Okay. Just like staring at the guide. That's weird that they hit an allergy. I don't know about that. That's a bit strange. Oh, wait, do I need to... I mean, isn't there like a thing with allergies where sometimes they exist but then they go away? Right? I've never known to have any allergies, so I can't speak from experience. Wait, that's the thing? Okay. Oh, I missed the jump. Oops. You don't think you're allergic to anything? That's the thing. Like, you never know. Wasn't severe. Yeah. Actually, to put two topics together, because it does remind me. It reminds me back in, like, grade school. Talk about the whole thing where like kids don't realize the extent of what like wrong they're doing sometimes. Another kid had an allergy, so it was a thing where it's just like you're not supposed to bring like peanut butter and stuff, but one kid did, and the kid who did not believe that the other kid was allergic to it, so you can kind of guess what they did from there. Was not good. Was not good. So I know I'm supposed to get this, but... Like if I jump up, does it... Like how do I... I'm just like not realizing something. Oh wait, it just disappeared if I did. Oh wait, okay. Wait, is that how that works? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Huh. Well, in elementary school, you didn't celebrate your birthday because it was always over summer break. Yeah, I remember the thought of that being a thing. I mean, you could be like me, where you fall in the boat of like your birthday is like a week or two after school starts, so you're not particularly in the mood. Granted, I have very few friends in like school anyways, so yeah. Okay, so the third memento's left according to this. The week before school starts, always. I remember because in grade school that'd always be like a thing. It'd be like, oh, it's like X person's birthday, and they would like bring stuff. It's a fun thought. Haven't really thought about that in ages. Soft cookies. Soft cookies are god tier. Like, they're so good. It should be around here. There's also the 2 weeks between summer camp and school. That's quite unfortunate. I've never been one to like do anything crazy. Like I've had years go by where I just don't do anything for it. I don't know, I've always been simple like that, I guess. I never really had parties. I probably did when I was like younger, but yeah, I never really. I don't know. Not really expecting the introvert to have some crazy party or anything anyway. Did I miss it or? I wonder if I missed it. Because I know you flip between these a lot. I feel like I'm playing Find the Picture with this guide here. Hate having big parties. Yeah. Yeah. I get really anxious when there's like a lot of people. So I feel you on that. But IRL is like a different circumstance than just like here. Like I'll be okay if there's like 50 people watching like Splatoon or something. That's fine. But yeah, it's definitely overwhelming. I guess lands are like stuff like lands are a bit different, but and I know what you mean. So where am I supposed to go from here? Birthday means all attention on the birthday person? Kinda, yeah. I'm not exactly one who wants to seek attention. So I guess it doesn't really mesh too well, does it? Okay, I see what I have to do. Social interacting is not your strong point. I feel like on that. It's different like this because I'm just sitting here doing a thing and I have the stream on. People don't have to like look at me face to face kind of thing. I'm awful at eye contact, that kind of thing. Also, this looks like the spot. Go through this wall. Okay, I'm gonna call shenanigans on that one because that wall looks solid and apparently you can just walk through it. Yeah, I'm calling shenanigans on that one. Is there a middle ground of being an introvert and extrovert because you feel like it? Yeah, I mean you don't have to necessarily lean toward one or the other. It's fine to be both, I guess. But some people just lean a lot harder to one way. And I definitely lean harder to introvert. the most extroverted thing I do is stream, but I don't have phase cam, I don't plan on doing that. I'm just here, I'm just talking, just doing my thing. People are free to join if they want. That's all it really is. I messed it up. Sick jump. Sick jump. Alright, 3rd time's the charm. Or whatever time this is, has been a lot of attempts. There we go. Yeah, like, this wall looks completely solid. Like, the camera pans if you walk into it, but like, I don't, maybe it's because like it looks pretty. So maybe we're just like, oh, walk over there, but... Oh wait, that's not what I was supposed to do, was it? Well, right idea, not the right place. I'd say lean toward more extrovert. That's the thing with introverts, like, it's not necessarily that we don't like talk, it's just hard to get us to start. And we're not gonna be the ones to like kind of be pushy in scenarios, and like it's a lot of hesitation to okay, there we go. Like, again, I mentioned it earlier, like, it's so rare for me to DM somebody first that actually I'm glad when I get DM first. Yeah, like, I'm not particularly great at starting the conversation, but if someone, like, leans it toward a direction that I can follow in, then I'm okay. I don't know, I've always disliked when people are like very pushy towards someone who's introverted, being like, oh, like just do it, it's easy. Like, if it was easy, then I wouldn't be struggling with it, would it be? It's not, how would it be? If it was easy, I wouldn't be struggling with it. You know what I mean? So I don't know, streaming's different because I'm just the one talking. But I still play off of what other people say, it's easier. When other people are saying stuff, much easier. Yeah, but that's not the jump I wanted. Yeah, I can tell you for certain I've had my fair share of social scenarios where it's just like, there might be an event or something existing that I think, yeah, that'd be cool, where I could go to that, but I don't know, anxiety just kicks in and pulls you away from it, and you walk away and you're like, why'd you do that? You can't really explain it. Does it mean something's wrong with you? Not necessarily, no. But it's hard to push yourself. It becomes much easier if you have friends and people are going to push you, but push you in a helpful way as opposed to a just like forceful way, because that's not going to help anybody. Been looking about you back, a couple of things, go for it. Because I kind of have a downtime here. Oh, I'm not supposed to. I'm just need the ability to sing again. And then there's more stuff I can do. Really made that. It's a spectrum, you're not necessarily one or the other. Yeah, exactly. Has nothing to do with how social and outgoing you are. Yes. social introverts and reserved extroverts. Yep. That's what I mean. It's not like you're one or the other. It's not that clear. I forget. There's a way someone put it one time that I liked a lot. I can't quite recall how they did it though. If you're not sure, just ask what we do after a long, exhausting day of work. If you want to be alone with your thoughts, probably an introvert. If you want to be with other people, probably an extrovert. Yeah. How many mementos was I at? Let me see. This is annoying because the very bottom of the guide has the mementos, but the very top of it has like the other part I need in this level. We go up here, I guess. Can I even go higher than here? Oh, that's for the end of the level, isn't it? Probably. Or not. I think this is for the end of the level. Let me just say. Yeah, it's the end of the level. Guess we're not doing that yet. Can I reach that from there? I don't think I can. So what is the point of being up here then? So that's what this thing. I think I missed out on the event I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, just looking at here. You can love talking and still be an introvert. Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's like there's so many factors to it. It's not like as simple as like A or B. Because again, it's like, I'd consider myself more introverted, but that doesn't mean that like it's physically impossible for me to stream. There's just certain things I struggle a bit more with. Like getting myself started and putting myself out there is difficult. But I'm more okay once I'm like in a certain space. But without that, it's very difficult. I can't do anything with these. I don't know if you're an introvert or a really socially starved extrovert. It's hard. There's not really a clear-cut answer a lot of the time. But yeah, people change too. Like, I'd say the days of middle school and like high school I was closer to like full-on introvert. Like, you know, I'm more okay with like doing stuff more openly now, but it doesn't make it easily. It doesn't make it easy necessarily. Oh, the tear gonna go backflip. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I have typos all the time. I feel like I'm doing stuff, but like, I also feel like I'm missing stuff. Oh wait, no, wait, hold up. Man, I probably just have two tabs with this open. It's like too tedious to just scroll up and down constantly. See that? That makes more sense. So which one is this one? Oh god, that's like on the guy. This is bird number 6. That's just confusing. What is this? This is GRIS. It's a very nice game. I'd say honestly looking it up and like reading the short synopsis kinda will give you a decent idea. Also, what is A and W? I do not know what that is. A restaurant? Really? What is it? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It's a fast food chain? I have never heard of it. They're mostly in Canada. Ah, okay, that would explain it. Yeah, because even in the States, there's some stuff that only super exists in some states. Pronounce not enough. Yeah, I've never heard of it, so that would explain it. Okay, at least I know it's a Canada thing, because I was like, am I that out of the loop? Like, I know I'm very out of the loop about a lot of things, but... I think the two mementos are in like the main area that I'm missing. Okay, see, I know what poutine is, but that's because a Canadian friend explained that to me years ago, and I did not know what the heck it was. I've had that conversation. So that is a phone in the background if that picks up. I don't know how well it does. It's very, very rare that the phone actually rings. House phone at least. What is poutine? I'll let chat explain because I have the rough idea, but I'm not gonna butcher attempting to explain what it is when I've never had it. Can I with these or? Guess not. Yeah, it does look good. Okay, I think this is what I missed out on before, yeah. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's right up here. How the heck did I miss this? Actually, wait, how do I get the... Do I have to... Wait, how do I reach this? I see the bird up there, too. Ah. Oh, I thought that was a solid platform. It was not. It looks like a solid platform. Kinda. So what bird is this considered to be according to this? 5. What? Oh, okay. This guy assumes that you go left and... Or it assumes you go right and then left. I went left then right. That makes sense. Okay. Customizable food. I could see it. Okay, Okay, so this is the main area with the first two. Okay. Okay, now that's for later. I guess I'll just do the right side. I'm wondering where this memento is. It says it's like a redbird jump. Can I sync to these ones or not? No, I don't think I can. They're just here. Guessing you gotta go to Canada for the real deal? Probably. One day, maybe. Oh, there's a bird down here. Okay. Oh, wait. I guess I have to go around for that one. Okay. I'm feeling a little bit lost here, but it was like end of the game. So that's fair. I should have just followed the guide and went the direction it went first. Would have been easier. Is that? I know this is this cicada thing, right? Yeah, okay. You feeling like sushi right now? Not even sure what I want. I guess this one doesn't drop up and down. No, what? Why did it take so long to start moving? Okay then. Can I not reach it? I guess I can't reach it. It's weird how this platform is like slightly more elevated than the other. Wait, is it? Oh no, it's not. There's just like another platform there. That's weird. I feel like it... Actually, no, that doesn't make sense for the puzzle. Yeah, okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm pretty worried that I'm missing something. Can't lie. Yeah, I feel like I've only gotten 4 of them. Yeah, okay, because that's the point of no return over there. So is this the memento I already got over here? What is this? The big room, what is this? I already got this memento, that doesn't solve anything. Yep, one sec. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking at something. I'm trying to figure out where this is. Like, I admittedly do feel kind of lost right now. Like, I just want to be sure that I'm not missing this. I guess I already did this one, didn't I? Yeah. You know, it's already done. I feel like I need a map. I'm that confused. We're just lost, I guess. Like, I feel like I'm trying to base it around. Wait, is this? Oh, okay, there it is. Okay. Yeah, okay, the way the guide words a lot of this is very confusing because it just assumes you're in the place relative to the last position. So yeah, that's every memento in the game. So all I need is the birds in this and then I'm good. Okay, good. Just want to double check because I might have missed a bird over here. I don't know if the bird thing is necessary for like the full ending, but I'll do it anyways for here. Yeah, okay, I think I'm good. Let's go here. You just took down a streamer, nice. Okay, yeah, I did miss this one. So I did 6 and 7, I did 5, did 4, I think I'm missing 3. It just says right part. What does right part mean? That's so vague. I guess relative to the middle, but still. Like, okay, cool, this is the middle. Right part. Let me consult the video real quick. See, I like the video because it at least shows me like the relative area because it's footage. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and Ortis. And if I'm not wrong, it is the last one. So... almost there. Wait. Is that it? Did I already do this one? Wait, uh-oh. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Yeah, there we go. It's strange how I missed that because I got the memento right here, so I like it was right there. Guess maybe I wasn't like consciously trying to do that last time. Also, I have absolutely no idea what the secret cutscene even is. I'm kind of excited. Oh, wait, maybe the final thing is for like a secret end because I was forgetting all the mementos. Maybe like watching the cutscene is what the final line is. How do I check if I got 100%? I don't know because all the achievements are done. I've gotten every memento. I did every stage. I did beat the game. So I'm pretty sure I'm good, but I just have to watch the secret cutscene. If that's not what the final line is, then I don't know what it is. Yeah, the room is for mementos and I need 4 more, which I got on this. So I should be good, I just need to revisit that room. Which I think I can do from here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I think my initial suspicion after beating it the first time, the thing I was kind of leaning toward it being, I think it kind of did end up being that. Because upon my initial playthrough, I thought maybe it was like about her going through the 5 stages of grief after losing her mother, but the secret cutscene kind of made that seem to be a bit more explicit. So I think that's what it is. Because originally when I first played through it, for a while I thought the statue was like her because it was like broken, because I thought she was like shattered emotionally. But I think it's actually meant to be like her mother, is the vibe I get now. That would explain like why at the end there's a... not grave, what's the word? Coffin, I guess. That's the vibe I'm getting from it. So by the end of the game you've grown emotionally to a point where you can kind of move on. She leaves the statue because it's repaired. Just keep going. That's what I'm taking, at least. It's also muted a bit by like they let the game just kind of do its own thing sometimes. That's what you think as well? That's what I think it is. Sorry, I'm kind of like muting and unmuting based upon like whether I have the space to say it. But yeah, that's actually kind of cool that the original design was based on the 5 stages themselves. That's really cool. Like I think my first simpler design in the end, but that's super cool. Oh, they have alternate color palettes too. Wow. Wow, they had a lot of designs. Oh wow, that's actually really cool seeing that all in like one picture though. Yeah, that's super cool. Okay, but then what's... I don't know what this is then. Because if this is like... Yeah, I don't know what this is. Huh. Oh, yeah, actually, that's really cool on the it's really cool on the left side, like here, like this whole area that we climbed up, the bird, at the very top with like the bell. Yeah, it's super cool. Scrapped idea for a shadow maybe at the end of the game. That's interesting. I like the idea of chapter 4 being depression, like the underground area, like your very bottom. Chapter 5 is cool, but I don't know, maybe 4 is my favorite. I don't know, like this was a really cool game. Really short and more of like an experience in a game, but like super, super good. Yeah, that's fun. Glad I got to 100% on that. I'm glad I revisited to do that. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't think I'll bother with raid right now. Should be back tomorrow, like earlier, hopefully, depending upon when I wake up. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe it'll be spot, maybe it'll be something else. I'll figure it out. What else? I feel like I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Oh yeah, I'm putting the VODs on YouTube now, so it'll be up there. If you ever want to like go back on anything, not just a stream like any stream before, in the past like couple weeks when I started doing it. But yeah. Thank you for hanging with me. Hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you next time.